Do you wake up in the morning already thinking about Scale RC? Are you having countless late nights working on your Scale RC truck? Do you have more than one Scale RC truck in your collection? Do you often go to large gatherings of people with tiny trucks? Well, looks like you're an RC scaler.
Perfect.
Are you a scaler? Let's find out. So we're gonna talk about this subject here. So I first heard this brought up on a podcast called That Scale RC Show. Very good listen. It is on Podbeam. I highly recommend you go over there, check it out, give it a listen. But they were talking one day and they brought this term up, scaler. I guess that some people in the hobby do not like to be called a scaler, but it kind of got me thinking about what it is that we do here with our tiny trucks. So most of our rigs are scale trail trucks or scale crawlers. So you have your 1-to-1 rigs, and then you have rigs that are 1/10 scale. They are real and they are scaled down. And if you think about it, not only are we scaling the rigs down, we're basically doing the same thing that they're designed for. We're not just scaling it down and then doing something different. So I guess you could say when we're driving them that we're scaling. I think of the term scaling like scaling a wall or something like that. But the dictionary defines it as a noun. The first definition is one that scales. So I guess I'm one that scales. Kind of interesting. And then the other definition, it's a dental device for removing tartar from your teeth. We get all these accessories, or better known as scale accessories, to give off more of a scale look. So again, it brings us back to the scale thing. I mean, are we scaling? It's hard to say exactly what we are really doing, but I'm curious what you guys think. Do you guys consider yourselves as scalers? Are you trying to scale? I know for me, I kind of like the term, and I think I'm going to start trying to use it and refer to myself as an RC scaler. I don't think there's anything wrong with the term. I'm not sure why anyone would have any problems with it, but for me, I really like it because I do try to make my rigs pretty scale. I like them to appear to be something that you would actually see maybe out on the trail, or pretty close to something you would see. I like scale accessories to add more scale realism. And when I drive, especially on videos, I try to get some lines and shots that would look real and scale, not, bashing my scale rig. I see some people, they're kind of just put big power, brushless power in their little crawlers, and they kind of just go all out. And I mean, that's cool if that's your thing. Do what you want to do. It's your truck/rig. But for me, when I take my trucks out, I really just want to go slow, try to get realistic lines, and those are the kind of videos that I also seek out too when I'm watching other people's videos online. I really like that whole scale feel and slow, and like especially if they're trail crawling and there's two. You don't want one guy just smashing a line and smashing another line. I like people who appear to be scaling, So I think that the term fits, and I don't see anything wrong with it. I'm going to refer to myself as a scaler. I like scaling. I think that it is a term that describes what I do best with my RC trucks. So I'm going to keep using the term, referring to myself as a scaler, and if you don't like it, well, tough luck. You're a scaler. In all seriousness, though, guys, let me know what you think down in the comments. Do you like being called a scaler? Do you think the term fits? Do you want to be called a scaler? And if you don't like that term, what do you guys call it? What are you going to call this hobby? For me, I'm just going to keep calling it Scale RC, call myself a scaler, and you guys are all my scalers. But that is going to conclude my thoughts on this subject for today's video. Hope you guys liked this one, and if you did, hit that like button, leave me a comment, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. I'm out.